everyone, and welcome back to our new video series. We can't believe it's already March, and we are excited to bring you all the updates today and give you more information about the association.
Yes, we absolutely are. And today we have a special guest joining us this month. This is Adam Crowder, our RSCK MLS president. Thank you, Adam, for being here today.
Sure. Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate you allowing me to come in and represent the South Central Kansas MLS.
You know, before we get started on industry updates and events, Adam's going to share a little bit from the MLS world with information about what's going on over there.
Well, everybody's big question is Broker Bay. And to say that we've been dealing with fielding a bunch of questions on Broker Bay would be a shortcoming. That's really been the key for everything that's been going on. And what I want to tell you is I want to assure you that we are currently working diligently with Broker Bay and the technical team to resolve the issues that we have going on. Everyone's favorite question being asked to date is why? Why did the MLS decide to move from showing time to Broker Bay? And the answer really is based there in our value statement. And the South Central Kansas MLS value statement reads, we champion cooperation, accuracy, and real estate opportunities by focusing on data, service, and resources. Now, the accuracy and security of the data really is one of the biggest features that we provide as an organization, and it's our goal to provide you with the most up-to-date and accurate information. So Showing Time was purchased several years ago by what's now the parent company of one of our local competing brokerages within our MLS. We do not feel as an MLS that it's in the best interest of our members to provide everyone showing details to any of our member brokerages, let alone just one. So the decision to find an alternative solution started more than 2 years ago. So why make the switch? We had to evaluate all of the different information that you were providing within the showing platform and how that information might be used now and in the future. So consider the information that you input. You're inputting client names, phone numbers, client email addresses, client home addresses, agent information, contact information, email addresses, phone numbers. Now consider the information that passes through the showing services that can be extrapolated. So you've got the number of showings on an individual house, how often a house in a specific neighborhood receives showings, what the neighborhood has most or least showings, the price change on a house. Did the house receive more showings after a price change occurred? The list can go on, but there's a lot of information that can be extremely useful to a competing brokerage, and the security and integrity of that data that we have, we believe must be maintained. And so I could go on with several other things, and this is just a short list of the reasons why we decided as an MLS to transition from Showing Time to Broker Bay. Has it been a seamless transition? Absolutely not, and we acknowledge that. But in the long run, the transition really is a necessity, and we're continuing to work with the Broker Bay technical team to update, correct, and expand the integration that we have with the organization. So we are one of the first Paragon MLS programs or groups to switch over to Broker Bay. So we do have a very unique ability then to help structure some of the features that are coming out, and that is one thing that we are working towards. So to end on a positive note, we do now have the ability to actually schedule appraisers and inspectors on pending appointments. The appointments do have to be scheduled from the website. It's not available to be done on the app as of yet, but that is in the works and should be coming soon. By the March update, you should be able to schedule, or you should be able to set up text and or email as a notification of choice, as opposed to just one or the other when you are setting up showings. So the upgrades are coming, and you can be assured that we will continue to work on your behalf to bring the most important features of that program back to us. And if any of the members have any questions regarding Broker Bay or anything else along those lines with the MLS relationship, feel free to reach out to Doug or Christina down at the board office or myself. We are always happy to help with any of those questions.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate the explanation and the insight from the MLS side of things. Now for some real estate industry updates. Lawrence Yun, our so well-respected NAR chief economist, recently released another statement predicting that mortgage rates could linger at around 6.5% for a few more months before perhaps heading below 6% by the summer and perhaps even 5.5% by the end of the year. In other news, looking at the cost of rent being 8.6% higher than this time last year and consumer price inflation at 6.4%, something needs to change out there right now. And so Young goes on to say that rent relief is on the way. Apartment construction activity is at a 40-year high. As these new empty units steadily reach the market, rent growth will continue to tame down. And so that will also pull back the overall consumer price inflation. Further pullback in inflation is also needed to improve the standard of living, with wage growth outpacing inflation. He then says that what is needed in addition to active apartment construction is the building of single-family homes. There are not many listings of homes for sale right now, as we know, and as mortgage rates dip in the future months, buyers we anticipate will return. And so without supply, another perhaps revival of the multiple bidding offering situations could be occurring. And so looking here specifically in South Central Kansas, the year-to-date building permit total for single-family homes has shown about a 7% decline from year over year, December of 2021 through December of 2022, according to the Wichita Area Builders Association. However, in January housing update, you can see that the number of active listings and month supply and new listings are all higher than this time last year. We have the inventory in South Central Kansas, and with our new home builds on the rise everywhere, this will hopefully balance out the buyers to inventory ratio.
Thank you for those updates, Braden. Now let's look at our current events. Tomorrow, March 2nd, is the YPN Business Partner Trade Show. This event is going to feature food, drink samples, and networking opportunities with our business partners as well as other realtors. It's taking place from 4 to 6 at Distillery 244, and it's not too late to register if you want to attend. You can do that in the member portal or by calling the RSCK office. YPN is also going to be hosting a March Madness watch party later this month, so make sure to check our social media and weekly e-report for that event information. Next, the CIC committee is also moving swiftly into their next event on March 25th. They are partnering with RCC with the Heart in the food packing event, which is going to be Numana. This will be held at the Sedgwick County Extension Office from 1 to 3 p.m. To donate or register to come to the event and help, you can follow the link on the screen. And if you want to learn more or you have any questions, you can contact Sandy McRae. For a full list of classes and events, please visit the RSCK website.
Well, thank you, Alaina. And thank you to Adam, our special guest, and all of you for tuning in and hearing this month's update as we continue to answer questions you may have and bring you the updates on what's happening within our association and your association. And so until next month, we look forward to seeing you then, and thank you for your attendance here today.